Mr. Mayor, City Council members, and residents of Oxnard. I am Steve Howlett, your Assistant Public Works Director, and the subject of this presentation is the Channel Islands Water Quality and Assurance Protection Plan, also known as the QAPP. Recommendation is to receive and file a report on the water quality monitoring efforts in the Channel Islands Harbor and provide staff with comments. Background. The water quality of the Channel Islands Harbor has changed since the decommissioning of the Mandalay Power Generating Station. The Channel Islands Neighborhood Council, also known as SYNC, joined together to examine the causes of the water quality degradation and seek solutions of the funding. Channel Islands Neighborhood Council is comprised of members from the Harbor Island, Mandalay, Seabridge, and Westport communities. Water testing is necessary for measuring the water quality and provide data to the Los Angeles Regional Water Quality Control Board. The harbor may qualify for the state of California's list of impaired or threatened water bodies, also known as the 303D list. The Mandalay Power Generating Station. In June of 2018, an algal bloom occurred in the harbor. This may be the result of the decommissioning of the power plant and the related cooling pumps that provided circulation through the canal from the harbor to the ocean. A contracted study was done by ABC Labs, this is Aquatic Bioassay Consultants, that concluded the resident time of the water in the harbor has increased as much as 92% as a result of the circulation being stopped from the decommissioning of the power plant. The extended residence time of the water can result in excessive algae growth and depletion of dissolved oxygen. Nutrient sampling conducted in the fall of 2018 and the winter of 2019 indicates that there's an influx of nutrients that contribute to the algae growth. This is presumably from the agricultural fields that do have agricultural runoff that goes into the canal. The city initiated a monitoring program with instrumentation to identify and measure the emerging water quality events. The city also installed 7 aerators in the harbor in the lowest areas of dissolved oxygen. The results, however, have been mixed. Aerators are a great way to restore oxygen levels in the water. However, during a maintenance period of 2 weeks, the aerators were shut off and there was no measurable difference in the oxygen levels. To date, these aerators remain in operation. Quality Assurance Protection Plan. This identifies the stakeholders, sampling methods and locations, sample analysis, parameters for volunteer sampling, quality assurance, and the goals of the project. This builds the data that is to determine if the harbor and canal are meeting the water quality objectives for beneficial uses. These beneficial uses are the recreational, boating, and fishing uses that are specified in the Regional Board Basin Plan. The Los Angeles Regional Water Quality Control Board funds the water sampling costs, and the Waterways Special Districts fund the ABC Labs for contracting for bacteria sampling, remote sensor monitors, and consulting services. The Channel Islands Neighborhood Council provides the volunteers that are necessary to do the sample collections. Discussion. On September 28, 2020, the Los Angeles Regional Water Quality Control Board conditionally approved the Quality Assurance Protection Plan and authorized volunteer water sampling. The first sampling by volunteers was completed on January 21st, 2021, and the second sampling occurred on February 17th, 2021. This data is reviewed by each lab and uploaded into the California Environmental Data Exchange Network, also known as CEDN. fiscal impact or financial impact. There is no direct costs to receive and file this report. The costs incurred for testing and consulting services are authorized in the fiscal year 2020 and 2021 Channel Islands Neighborhood Council budget. Samples processed through Delta and Wood Labs are funded through the Los Angeles Regional Water Quality Control Board and the State of California's Surface Water Ambient Monitoring Program, also known as SWAMP. There is no financial impact to the general fund. This concludes this presentation, and staff is available for any questions. Thank you.